I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. Oh, I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. I just wanna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I will make a list and send it to the North Pole for Saint Nick. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeers click. 'Cause I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. Oh, all the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children laughter fills the air, and everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Please. I won't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby.
Hello and welcome to the Theme Park Worldwide Christmas Spectacular 2020. The absolutely gorgeous Charlotte there to open the show with Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Are you feeling festive, Charlotte?
I am feeling festive.
And are you feeling festive, viewers? Because tonight we've got an action-packed Christmas spectacular for you all. Our first one that we've ever done here on Theme Park Worldwide. We've got a quiz. How many questions is there going to be in the quiz?
So we've got 30 questions, so get your pens and papers ready.
Yes, pens and papers, whether you're writing on iPads, whatever you've got, we're going to be starting with the quiz, or should we say round one of the quiz will be starting in the next couple of minutes. Along with that tonight, we've got some more singing, we've got some more dancing, we've got lots of funny moments that have happened throughout 2020 on Theme Park Worldwide. We've had some amazing memories, haven't we, this year?
Yeah, we've had some great memories this year.
What a year it's been, and we're going to share our favourite moments with you all tonight. Along with that, it's not just me and Charlotte here for the Christmas Spectacular. My mum and dad, the special guests for tonight's show, will be joining us at various different points, and we've got a couple of special bits planned with them as well. So without further ado, it's time to start tonight's Christmas Spectacular with round one of the big Christmas quiz. Ooh. Right then, so here we go. It's time for the big Christmas quiz 2020. 30 different questions, and we're going to be starting off here with 10 questions in round number 1. So, are you ready, Charlotte?
I am ready.
Are you ready, viewers? I can't hear you, but I imagine you are. Let's go. Let's start off with question number 1. My hat just won't sit where I want it to go. Question 1. Which theme park were we at when we brought in the new year of 2020? Was it A, PortAventura? Was it B, Alton Towers? Was it C, Disneyland Paris? Or was it D, Epcot? So I'll read that out again for you. Question number 1. Which theme park were we at when we brought in the new year of 2020? Was it A, PortAventura? Was it B, Alton Towers? Was it C, Disneyland Paris? Or was it D, Epcot? I tell you what, it was a great night though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was fantastic. So there we go, that's question 1. On to the next one.
So, question number 2. Which theme park celebrated its 150th anniversary in 2020? Was it A, Six Flags Magic Mountain? Was it B, Cedar Point? Was it C, Knott's Berry Farm? Or was it D, Gardaland? So again, question number 2. Which theme park celebrated its 150th anniversary in 2020? Was it A, Six Flags Magic Mountain? Was it B, Cedar Point? C, Knott's Berry Farm? Or D, Gardaland?
There we go, it's a big anniversary, 150 years. So let's move on to question number 3. Nearly did a 4 then, definitely 3. Here we go. Candymonium is a new attraction that opened at Hershey Park in 2020. But what type of ride is it? Is it A, a roller coaster? Is it B, a water ride? Is it C, a dark ride? Or is it D, a spinning flat ride? Ooh, so I'll read this one again for you. We both did a new then, didn't we? Exciting was this one. Candymonium is a new attraction that opened at Hershey Park in 2020. But what type of ride is it? Is it A, a roller coaster? Is it B, a water ride? Is it C, a dark ride? Or is it D, a spinning flat ride? Oh, I tell you what though, it looks fantastic. I'd love to get out there and ride it. Here we go then, on to the next question.
So we've got question number 4. Phantasialand opened the new themed area of Rootburg in 2020. But how many rides are located in the new area? Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4? So question number 4. Phantasialand opened the new themed area of Rootburg in 2020. But how many rides are located in the new area? Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4?
There we go. I think that should be quite an easy question. You've got to
Yeah.
think, you know, we can't make all of these really hard. Not as many people have travelled to loads of theme parks. We like to have a good variety in there. So hopefully you should find that one nice and easy. Fingers crossed. Anyway then, let's move on to the next question. Number 5 in round 1 of the big Christmas quiz. Here we go. What was the first theme park that we visited on our summer 2020 European road trip? Was it A, Efteling? Was it B, Toverland? Was it C, Movie Park? Or was it D, Balwardi? So once again, question 5 for you all. What was the first theme park that we visited on our summer 2020 European road trip? Was it A, Efteling, B, Toverland, C, Movie Park, or D, Balwardi? And what a trip it was, wasn't it, Charlotte?
It was brilliant.
Oh, we had such a great time, especially after everything this year, a big difficult year. I tell you what, we did well to get that trip in. So many memories, so many parks, and some of my favourite memories actually from this year from that trip. Right then, it's time now for question 6, and for this one, we're going to bring in for the first time one of our special guests. It's the one and only Alan, my dad. Here he is with question number 6.
Hi everybody, it's Alan here from the Alton Towers Bookworm series, wishing you a Merry Christmas. And this is my question for the Christmas quiz. Question number 6. Earlier this year we shared our series where we restored the Alton Towers Bookworm. But what year was the final time you could see the bookworm at Alton Towers? Was it A, 2012, B, 2013, C, 2014, or D, 2015? That's earlier this year we shared our series where we restored the Alton Towers bookworm. What year was the final time you could see it at Alton Towers? A, 2012, B, 2013, C, 2014, or D, 2015? And I'll see you later guys with the answer.
Thank you to Alan. Fantastic question there. But we're now on to question number 7.
Here we go.
Rise of the Resistance is an incredible dark ride that opened at Disneyland in California back in January. But how many riders can be seated on each vehicle in the main part of the ride? Is it A, 6, B, 8, C, 10 or D, 12? So number 7. Rise of the Resistance is an incredible dark ride that opened at Disneyland in California back in January. But how many riders can be seated on each ride vehicle in the main part of the ride? Is it A, 6, B, 8, C, 10 or D, 12?
Oh, there we go. And what a ride it is too. Honestly, my number 1 dark ride is absolutely incredible. I'm not even a big Star Wars fan, don't hate me, but you know, the ride was incredible. And obviously you've not done it yet,
No.
but you have seen Galaxy's Edge.
I have.
And again, Charlotte's not really a big Star Wars
But
fan.
it was brilliant.
But you loved it. So
Yes.
there we go. On to question number 8 then now. The Efteling in the Netherlands, beautiful park, opened 2 new roller coasters that interact with each other in 2020. But who was the manufacturer of these rides? Was it A, Vekoma? Was it B, Intamin? Was it C, Zamperla? Or was it D, Mack Rides? So question 8 once again for you all. Efteling opened 2 new roller coasters that intertwine with each other in 2020. But who was the manufacturer of these rides? Was it A, Vekoma, B, Intamin, C, Zamperla, or D, Mack Rides? Right then, so we've got a couple more questions left in the first round of the quiz, but we've got another special guest for you all now. It's over to Melanie, my lovely mum. You saw her earlier in the year with the baking videos during lockdown number 1. She's back, and you never know, there might be some more baking coming up for you tonight. So yes, it's over to Mel with question number 9.
Hello, Merry Christmas! Question 9. Back in the spring we held the Great Theme Park Worldwide Bake Off. But how many ounces of plain flour did I put into the Disney biscuits? Was it A, 4, B, 6, C, 8 or D, 10? I'll repeat the question again. Back in spring we held the Great Theme Park Worldwide Bake Off. But how many ounces of plain flour did I put in the Disney biscuits? Was it A, 4, B, 6, C, 8 or D, 10? And I'll be back later to tell you the answer.
So thank you, Mel, for that lovely question. We're now on to the final question of round number 1, which is number 10.
Here we go.
West Coast Racers opened in 2020 at which Six Flags theme park? So was
Okay.
it A, Six Flags Fiesta Texas? Was it B, Six Flags Over Georgia? Was it C, Six Flags Magic Mountain? Or was it D, Six Flags America? So question 10 is West Coast Racers opened in 2020 at which Six Flags theme park? Is it A, Six Flags Fiesta Texas, B, Six Flags Over Georgia, C, Six Flags Magic Mountain, or D, Six Flags America?
I tell you what, I don't think I've ever heard the word Six Flags so
I
much in
know.
like the space of 1 minute. Really, when I wrote the script there, I should have just put Magic Mountain or America.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have put Six Flags in front of them all, but there you go, it is what it is. But there we go, that is the end of round number 1. We've got 20 more questions coming up throughout 2 rounds, but first, are you ready for some more Christmas sing-songs?
Yeah!
I know you all enjoyed that wonderful intro with Charlotte singing, but I think it's time for all of us to come together for a Christmas carol. And of course, I'm going to put the words up on the screen for you all for this one as well. Let's join in as we wish you a very Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring it out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For we all you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So there we go, we've just had a lovely Christmas carol and I hope all of you guys was joining in at home.
Oh, maybe you've got a glass of wine or champagne, whatever you're doing on this Christmas Eve or over the festive season, let us know down below in the video comments because we'd love to know. Right then, it's time to continue with the Just for Fun Big Christmas Quiz, starting off with question number 11. So here we go.
So number 11, Wakala at Belwadi was one of the brand new additions for families in 2020. But what colour is the track on this new Gerstler coaster? Is it A, blue, B, grey, C, red or D, yellow? So question number 11, Wakala at Belwadi was one of the brand new additions for families in 2020. But what colour is the track for this Gerstler coaster? Is it A, blue, B, grey, C, red or D, yellow?
Loved Wakala. Like, it really exceeded
Brilliant.
expectations for me when we went there. It was a great ride,
It was
wasn't it?
really
Yeah,
good,
really
yeah.
good fun. I tell you what, this hat does
Mine's
not
not
sit where I want it. I want it to like sit here. I should have just glued it to the side or something, but here we go. Question number 12. Back in January, I went to California to experience a variety of different theme parks. But what car did I drive throughout the trip? Was it A, a Toyota Corolla? Was it B, a Honda Civic? Was it C, a Ford Fusion? Or was it D, a Nissan Sentra? Me trying to sound like I know about cars here when I don't have a clue, but here we go. We'll read that one again for you. Back in January, I went to California to experience a variety of different theme parks. And tell you what, I'm glad I went when I did. But what car did I drive throughout the entire trip? Was it A, a Toyota Corolla? Was it B, a Honda Civic? Was it C, a Ford Fusion? Or was it D, a Nissan Sentra? There we go.
So, question number 13. What month did we reach the incredible milestone of 100 million views on YouTube?
Woohoo!
Is it A, February, B, March, C, April or D, May? So question number 13. What month did we reach the incredible milestone of 100 million views on YouTube? Was it A, February, B, March, C, April or D, May?
And what an absolutely
I know.
incredible milestone. I just want to say once again from the bottom of my heart,
Thank
you
you
so much for all of your support with the channel. And what has been a very difficult year for us all, but you know what, 2021 is already shaping up to be absolutely spectacular. There we go, nearly as spectacular as this quiz. Here we go then, on to question number 14. We're approaching the halfway point. Which Chessington ride received a big refurbishment for the start of the 2020 season? Was it A, Rattlesnake? Was it B, Dragon's Fury? Was it C, Tomb Blaster? Or was it D, Sea Storm? So which ride at Chessington World of Adventures received a big refurbishment for the start of 2020? Was it A, Rattlesnake, B, Dragon's Fury, C, Tomb Blaster, or D, Sea Storm? So yeah, there we go. Chessington Great Park, and of course they've got the new drop tower coming in for next year as well that I'm very much looking forward to. Here we go.
So, question number 15. Which UK theme park was purchased by the Looping Group in 2020?
Good one.
Was it A, Paultons Park, B, Drayton Manor, C, Lightwater Valley, or D, Oakwood Theme Park? So question number 15, which UK theme park was purchased by the Looping Group in 2020? So is it A, Paultons Park, B, Drayton Manor, C, Lightwater Valley, or D, Oakwood Theme Park?
There we go, and let's just say it's nice that it was saved, this theme park in question. Of course, it's been a very difficult year for the theme parks, hence why we've tried to get out there and support as many parks as possible. But yeah, I'm so glad that this park managed to get saved, really am. On to question number 16 then, so we're past the halfway point in the quiz. Which of these theme parks did we visit for the first time in 2020? Was it A, Creeley Devon? Was it B, the Milky Way Adventure Park? Was it C, Camel Creek Adventure Park? Or was it D, M&D's? That's a tongue twister at the end. So which of these theme parks did we both visit together for the first time in 2020? Not like on an individual basis, we both went there for the first time. Was it A, Creeley Devon? Was it B, the Milky Way Adventure Park? Was it C, Camel Creek Adventure Park? Or was it D, M&D's?
So, question number 17. Europa Park opened a new version of Pirates in Batavia in summer 2020. But which themed area of the park is the ride located in? Is it A, Scandinavia? Is it B, Holland? C, Russia? Or D, England? So again, question number 17. Europa Park opened a new version of Pirates in Batavia in summer 2020. But which themed area of the park is the ride located in? So is it A, Scandinavia, B, Holland, C, Russia, or D, England?
And what an absolutely fantastic dark ride it is too. We were actually lucky enough to have a behind the scenes tour the week before it opened. We'd already planned our trip and obviously we didn't know when it was going to open at the time. Oh, and it was gorgeous, wasn't it?
It was really good.
Just to see behind the scenes of it, it was amazing. So thanks to Europa Park for that one. So here we go, on to question number 18, approaching the end now of round 2. Trips Drill opened 2 new roller coasters in 2020, but which manufacturer were they built by? Nice straightforward one this. Was it A, Vekoma? Was it B, Bolliger and Mabillard? Was it C, Intamin? Or was it D, Zera? So Trips Drill in Germany opened 2 new roller coasters in 2020, but which manufacturer were they built by? Was it A, Vekoma? Was it B, Bolliger and Mabillard? C, Intamin? Or D, Zera? On to the next question then, number 19 this one.
So question number 19. How many Planet Coaster videos have been uploaded onto this channel since the start of 2020? Is it A, 24? Is it B, 27? C, 32? Or D, 36? So question 19, how many Planet Coaster videos have been uploaded onto this channel since the start of 2020? Is it A, 24? B, 27? C, 32 or D, 36?
Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? Who watches the Planet Coaster series? Who's been enjoying it? Christmas Wonderland, there's still one more episode to come next week as well, so stay tuned for that here on Theme Park Worldwide. And of course, there's a brand new series of that starting in January as well, another series of Planet Coaster to take us through until the start of the main theme park season in 2021. Here we go then, it's time for question number 20 and the final question of this round, number 2. So here we go with question number 20. Universal Orlando is currently building a huge new roller coaster, but what will the ride be themed around? Is it A, Harry Potter? Is it B, Jason Bourne? Is it C, Jurassic World? Or is it D, The Simpsons? So once again with that one, number 20, Universal Orlando is building a huge new roller coaster, but what will the ride be themed around? Will it be A, Harry Potter? Is it B, Jason Bourne? C, Jurassic World? Or D, The Simpsons? I tell you what, it looks great though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'm really looking forward to getting out there. Fingers crossed to go and ride it next year. Fingers crossed for more travel. Anyway, let's have a little bit of a break from the questions for now, shall we?
Let's have a little bit of a break.
Should we have something a little bit different? I mean, we've already had some singing tonight, haven't we? We've had some Christmas carols, of course. Charlotte opened the show with Mariah Carey. I think it's time now to head straight down to the Theme Park Worldwide kitchen, don't you? Because Mum's down there now and she's actually going to bake a cake for us all.
Yeah,
a Christmas themed cake. It's going to look like a Christmas tree and it's going to be awesome. So let's take this hat off. Let's go down to the Christmas cafe and let's go and see exactly what Mum is cooking up for us all down in the kitchen. Oh, that hat.
Thanks, Sean. As you enjoyed my baking earlier on in the year, I decided I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas sponge cake. The ingredients of the cake are 8 ounces of butter, 8 ounces of sugar, 8 ounces of flour, self-raising flour, and 4 eggs, and a little bit of vanilla essence. Right, the cake's in the oven. It's on 160 fan oven and it'll take around 30 minutes. Right, we've got the cake out the oven and it's nice and cool now, so we're going to ice it. I've got some ready-made icing.
Says, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Ooh-wee goes the storm. Why should he worry when it's nice and warm? He's got by his side and the lights too low. He just says,
Right, the icing's on and I've just got like an edible pen and I'm just going to just do a little bit of a decoration bit there. And now we'll add some decorations onto the tree. You can decorate with anything you like really. I've just got these little fancy baubles. And you can put anything you like on.
snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Along with making the Christmas tree, I decided to do the Santa as well, which I'm quite pleased with. So here we have it, here's my Christmas tree, my very first one I've made, and you know what? I'm quite proud of it. Yeah, so Merry Christmas everyone, and now we're going back to Sean with the quiz.
So that Christmas cake looks amazing. We need to go and get a piece.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm hungry for that.
I know.
Honestly, that looks amazing, doesn't it? But there you go. Thanks to you there for Mum for coming up with that, and of course sharing the recipe. Let us know if you're going to be baking that absolutely delicious Christmas cake. I say delicious. I've not tried it yet, but it looks great, doesn't it? Looks wonderful. Right, here we go. Then the hat's back on. Time to continue with round number 3 of the big Christmas quiz. It's just for fun. Pens, papers, iPads, whatever you're writing down your answers on at the ready, because here we go with question number 21. In February, Indiana Beach announced that it will permanently close after 94 years of operation, with no plans to reopen. After the new owners took over the theme park, which month did it reopen to guests? So it got saved, when did it reopen? Was it A, May? Was it B, June? Was it C, July? Or was it D, August? So in February, Indiana Beach announced it will permanently close after 94 years of operation, with no plans to reopen. But after the new owners took over the theme park, which month did it reopen to guests? Was it A, May, B, June, C, July, or D, August? So yeah, it was quite sad really with that one, but at least it's managed to reopen to guests, and I believe they've got a new coaster coming in for next year, which is certainly really exciting for them.
So, question number 22. Which major ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach has stayed closed throughout 2020? Is it A, the Grand National, B, Valhalla, C, Steeplechase, or D, the Big Dipper? So, question number 22. Which major ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach had stayed closed throughout 2020? Is it A, the Grand National, B, Valhalla, C, Steeplechase, or D, the Big Dipper?
And this ride I've missed a lot this year. A lot of people know
I've
that
not.
I very much enjoy this ride. But yeah, I've missed it a lot, and yeah, it's sad because I don't think we're getting it next year either. But anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll have to do a question on that next year in the quiz. Here we go then, moving on then to question number 23. Alton Towers launched a new event in 2020, but what was the theme? Was it A, Easter? Was it B, Valentine's? Was it C, Oktoberfest? Or was it D, St George's Day? So Alton Towers launched a new event in 2020, but what was the theme of this event? Was it A, Easter? Was it B, Valentine's? Was it C, Oktoberfest? Or was it D, St George's Day?
So, question number 24. Back in January, which theme park held an auction selling old pieces of signage and theming from the park? Is it A, Drayton Manor, B, Flamingo Land, C, Oakwood Theme Park, or D, Poulton's Park? So question number 24. Back in January, which theme park held an auction selling old pieces of signage and theming from the park? Is it A, Drayton Manor, B, Flamingo Land, C. Oakwood Theme Park, or D. Poulton's Park?
And what an auction it was, back before the world went crazy. Like, oh, it was brilliant. And I can tell you something that I bought from the auction that might give you a bit of a clue. I actually bought Charlotte a goat.
A goat?
From that. So there you go, I might give you a bit of a clue as to what ride it's from, and then you can work out the park with that one. So here we go then. Nearly there now, and not many questions left. On to question 25. So here we go. Which theme park that we visited this year features a ride called Snails and Fairy Tales? Is it A, Sundown Adventureland? Is it B, Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach? Is it C, Southport Pleasureland? Or is it D, Fantasy Island? So question 25 again for you. Which theme park that we visited this year features a ride called Snails and Fairy Tales? Is it A, Sundown Adventureland? Is it B, Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach? Is it C, Southport Pleasureland? Or is it D, Fantasy Island? Right then, only a few questions left.
No, not long
On
now.
to the next one.
So question number 26. How many different theme parks did we visit on our summer 2020 European road trip? Was it A, 8, B, 10, C, 12, or D, 14? So how many different theme parks did we visit on our summer 2020 European road trip? Was it A, 8, B, 10, C, 12, or D, 14?
We mentioned it earlier in this quiz,
was
but
amazing.
what a trip. Like, it deserves a couple of questions. It was that good of a trip. We had a great time, didn't we? So
did.
lucky to have done that this year. Really appreciated it. The fact we got that opportunity before the restrictions all came in to go and have a fantastic trip. It was fantastic, wasn't it?
It was brilliant.
Absolutely loved it. And fingers crossed for more trips like that in 2021. Keep them fingers crossed, and for all of you as well. Hopefully you can get out there and enjoy some more parks. Right then, on to question number 27. The Garden Lantern Trail is a new Christmas attraction at which theme park? Is it A, Alton Towers? Is it B, Legoland Windsor? Is it C, Chessington World of Adventures? Or is it D, Drayton Manor? The Garden Lantern Trail is a new Christmas attraction at which theme park? A, Alton Towers, B, Legoland Windsor, C, Chessington World of Adventures, or D, Drayton Manor? Again, not too hard, especially if you've been watching the videos on the channel over the festive period.
So, question number 28. How tall is the Christmas tree that stands on Main Street, USA at the Magic Kingdom every year?
Ooh.
Is it A, 40 foot, B, 50 foot, C, 60 foot, and D, 80 foot? So, question 28. How tall is the Christmas tree that stands on Main Street, USA at Magic Kingdom every year? So is it A, 40 foot, B, 50 foot, C, 60 foot, or D, 80 foot?
It's a big one, I
It's
know
a
that. It's a huge one. Like, this is one of them that you kind of got to guess. All the others that we've had so far, if you're a big fan of the channel, you might know them. With this one, it's just a pure guess.
It is
Like, I
a
bet
pure
Charlotte
guess.
doesn't even know this one, and I probably wouldn't have done either unless I'd done my research beforehand. But there you go, nice festive question. And let's have another festive question, why not? Number 29, your second to last question in the big quiz. So here we go. Which theme park holds an event called Smoky Mountain Christmas? Is it A, Silver Dollar City? Is it B, Dollywood? Is it C, Carowinds? Or is it D, Knoebels? So once again, question 29. Which theme park holds an event called the Smoky Mountain Christmas? Is it A, Silver Dollar City? Is it B, Dollywood? Is it C, Carowinds? Or is it D, Knoebels? So there we go, one more question
One
left
more question.
in the quiz. So here we go, Charlotte, reveal the final question in this quiz.
So, how many vlogs have we uploaded since theme parks reopened on the 4th of July 2020?
Okay then.
So is it A, 45? Is it B, 62? Is it C, 72? Or is it D, 87? So, last question, question number 30. How many vlogs have we uploaded since the theme parks reopened on the 4th of July 2020? Is it A, 45? B, 62, C, 72, or D, 87?
No matter which one of them it is, it's certainly a lot.
A lot.
We've managed to do a lot considering everything. We've really made the most of it, and I don't want to see any cheating going on, even though I can't see what you're doing anyway. Let's have no cheating.
No cheating.
I can see you all there sat as a family around the Christmas tree, Christmas Eve, or whenever you're watching over the festive season. Don't cheat, play along for fun. There's no prizes anyway, it's just for fun with this one. But there we go. That is it, Charlotte. We've come to the end of the quiz for tonight. So So yes, of course, give you all time just to have a little bit of a relax now, because we're going to something else. We're going to have a bit of a look back now through 2020 and some of the funniest moments that have happened on Theme Park Worldwide. Bit of a montage for you all. We've had some really funny moments. One that really shines for me, one of my favourite moments of this year, is when we was there at Drivleet and you actually came off the slide, if you remember.
Oh no, that one, yeah.
So it's coming up in this montage along with so many other bits. Here it is. It's some of our best funny bits from 2020 on Theme Park Worldwide. This is it. It's the day that theme parks here in the United Kingdom are allowed to reopen.
This is Yona Corona in Bellewaerde, Yper. The best theme park in the world.
Charlotte's out there, no stopping. And I'm dressed as a sausage roll, and then we've got the one, the only Charlotte, who's a lobster. It's all about having fun, having a laugh. Oh, blimey! I think, oh, this is wild. Oh, we're going to hear a scream. Are you ready? Oh my God! Blimey, that was a bit fast, wasn't it? Off she goes. Oh, come on, let's see you pedaling. Yeah.
I actually managed to do that.
Oh.
I need to have another go.
One of the best days I've ever had in a theme park. Whoa! Oh, it's fast! Let's have another water ride. Here we go. Oh no! Woo! Oh my God! Whoa!
You told me no more lobsters!
Oh God! So there we go then, a fantastic funny montage there of some of the best moments that have happened throughout 2020 here on Theme Park Worldwide. Oh, there was some funny stuff, wasn't there, this year?
We've had so many funny moments.
All them water rides as well.
Oh no, not the water ride.
And we might be going into a new year, but I tell you what, there's going to be more water rides than ever before.
No!
Waiting for you next year, so make sure you stay tuned for that here on Theme Park Worldwide. Anyway, it's time then to mark your answers for the questions. Of course, the 30-question quiz that's took place throughout the Christmas Spectacular. It's just for fun, and here we go. Hopefully you've all swapped your pens and papers around your iPads. Well, you don't really need to swap your pens, do you? You can use the same pen. You can swap your papers round, keeping it fair, because here we go. We're going to go through the answers to all the questions, starting off with number 1.
So, which theme park were we at when we bought in the new year in 2020? So the answer was C. We was at Disneyland Paris.
Disneyland Paris. Oh, I tell you what, back then, if only we knew what a year it was going to be, eh? But I tell you what, we had a great trip. Question 2 was which theme park celebrated its 150th anniversary in 2020? The answer was B, Cedar Point. Absolutely love Cedar. We'd planned to go this year, hadn't we? Oh, such a shame we didn't get to do our trip, but you know, it is what it is. We've made the most of it anyway.
So question 3 was Candemonium is a new attraction that opened at Hershey Park in 2020. Well, what type of ride was it? It was A roller coaster.
A roller coaster, a B&M Hyper that looks absolutely incredible. Like the theme of it, I thought, oh, maybe, yeah, you might think it's a dart ride, but no, it is definitely a roller coaster. You wouldn't really expect a coaster to be called Candemonium, but there you go, it is only at Hershey Park. Great park, that one. Here we go then, on to question 4. Phantasialand opened the new themed area of Rookburg in 2020. But how many rides are located in the new area? It's a grand total of 1 new ride. A is the answer for that one. 1 new ride, but it's absolutely incredible, isn't it?
I love it.
Oh, it's your number 1 coaster.
It is, I loved it.
Fly is incredible, and of course it'd be nice if there was a couple of backup bits in
Yeah.
the area, but certainly doesn't need it, especially if you stay in the hotel. Like, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Really
So,
nice.
question number 5 was, what was the first theme park we visited on our summer 2020 European road trip? The answer was D, Belwadi.
Balwadi, absolutely loved it. Great
brilliant.
park. My second time going, Charlotte's first,
It was
and
lovely.
yeah, it was just a really enjoyable park. Lots of animals there as well. Of course, we had a special guest in, didn't we, for question number 6? Back to my dad from the Restoring the Alton Towers Bookworm series earlier this year. So it's over to Alan.
Hi guys, it's me again. Question 6 was, earlier this year we shared our series where we restored the Alton Towers bookworm, but what year was the final time you could see it at Alton Towers? And the answer is B, 2013. See you all later guys.
Oh, thanks for that one there, Dad. Over to question 7 then now. Rise of the Resistance is an incredible dart ride at Disneyland in California. And of course it opened back in January. What a trip. But how many riders can be seated on each vehicle in the main part of the ride? The answer is B, 8 riders for that one.
So question number 8. Efteling opened 2 new roller coasters that interact with each other in 2020. Who was the manufacturer of these rides? So the answer was D, Mack Rides.
Yes, love a good Mack ride, don't we, here at Theme Park Worldwide? And I tell you who else loves a Mack ride, do you?
Who?
It's my mum, here she is, with the answer to question number 9.
Hi, I'm back. I've got the answer to question 9. Back in the spring, we held the great Theme Park Worldwide Bake Off. But how many ounces of plain flour did I put into the Disney biscuits? And the answer was B, 6. So I'm gonna see you later on in the show. Bye for now.
And thanks for that one there, Mum. She'll be back soon in the grand finale. Here we go then, on to question 10. West Coast Racers opened in 2020 at which Six Flags theme park? We had Charlotte saying Six Flags after
I know.
Six Flags, but this one, the answer is C, Six Flags Magic Mountain. And of course, I got to experience West Coast Racers pretty much soon after it opened back in January.
So question number 11 was, Wakala at Belwadi was one of the best new additions for families in 2020. But what colour was the track of this Gersler coaster? It was B, grey.
Grey track and
Grey.
green supports on that one. Quite an interesting colour scheme, but there you go. Grey are the track colour on that one. On to question number 12. Back in January, I went to California, had an amazing trip, but which car did I have? What did I drive? Did you know the answer to this one?
No.
I bet you didn't. No, you've got to watch the travel blog. It was A, a Toyota Corolla. Don't have a clue exactly about cars at all, but yeah, it was a Toyota Corolla. A, the answer to that one.
So question number 13, what month did we reach the incredible milestone of 100 million views on YouTube? The correct answer was May, which was question number D.
Yes, so 100 million views. Once again, thank you so
Crazy.
much. It really is a huge milestone. We're also approaching another big milestone soon, which will be 250,000 subscribers. So that's going to be reached early in 2021. So thank you so much once again. We've got a lot planned for next year. Of course, if it can all go ahead, fingers crossed. Question 14 then. Which Chessington ride received a big refurbishment for the start of the 2020 season? The answer to that was C, Toon Blaster. New soundtrack, turned off some of the LED lights in there and put some new lighting in as well, and it actually looked pretty fresh. So yeah, I was quite a big fan of that, was you?
Yeah, it was really good.
Looked better.
So question number 15, which UK theme park was purchased by the Looping Group in 2020? It was B, Drayton Manor.
Yes, Drayton Manor. I'm so glad that they got saved. They've really had some tough times, Drayton Manor, with everything, of course, that's gone on this year. But they've managed to survive. They've got some new owners, hopefully some new investment coming in soon. So I'm looking forward to that. And of course, best of wishes to everyone at Drayton Manor after the fire that happened there last week in Thomasland as well. Luckily, all the staff and animals were good, which is the main thing. Everyone was okay. Moving on then to question 16. Which of these theme parks did we visit for the first time in 2020? Of course, we visited here together for the first time. It was C, Camel Creek Adventure Park. So it was good to get to Camel Creek. Creek. I quite liked it.
It was lovely, yeah.
It was very quiet, like from what I remember.
Yeah, it was.
Really quiet day at Camel Creek.
So, question number 17. Europa Park opened a new version of Pirates in Batavia in summer 2020. Which themed area of the park was the ride located in? It was B, Holland.
Oh, we love the Netherlands.
We
Like
did.
Holland, like the Dutch themed area is beautiful as well. Of course, had that big overfall. They had the fire a few years ago, and they've just built this big dark ride back up again. So well done to Europa with a fantastic new addition. Right then, on to question 18. Tripsdrill opened 2 new roller coasters in 2020, but who manufactured them? The answer was A, Vekoma for that one. 2 Vekoma rides, of course the Family Boomerang, and the first ever Vekoma STC, the suspended thrill coaster that we enjoyed. It wasn't too intense.
No, it wasn't, no.
But it was good. You really liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
And I enjoyed it too, but I would have liked it to be a bit more intense. I do
Yeah.
prefer more intense rides, especially with the having inversions, but it was still good to get on it. So check out the vlog if you've not already seen it.
So, question number 19. How many Planet Coaster videos have we uploaded onto this channel since the start of 2020? It was B, 27.
27 episodes throughout this year of Planet Coaster, and more to come. Like I said, there's one more episode in Christmas Wonderland coming up before the new year, and then we're straight in. Wednesdays is like the new day for Planet Coaster, and that will be the case with the new series starting in January as well, kind of to take us up through that boring winter period up to the start of, fingers crossed, the season in March. Fingers crossed. So there we go. But thanks to everybody who watches Planet Coaster, really do appreciate it. Question 20 then. Universal Orlando is currently building a huge new roller coaster. Oh blimey, it looks epic, this does. What is the ride themed around? Of course, the answer was C, Jurassic World. Now the Velocicoaster looks absolutely
amazing.
stunning, doesn't it?
I know.
What do you think of the trains?
I just think they're gorgeous.
Oh, they're really nice. All the lighting on there.
Lovely.
I'm hoping there might be some onboard audio. We don't fully know yet. I can't see any on the picture of the train, but you never know. The Hulk, the speakers aren't really behind you. They're in the front of the train. So we'll see with that one.
knows?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
So, question number 21. In February, Indiana Beach announced that it would permanently close after 94 years of operation, with no plans to reopen. After new owners took over the theme park, which month did it reopen to guests? It was B, June.
June, so that's a pretty quick turnaround
Yeah.
from April. They managed to sell the park. New owners came in. I believe it's like some big millionaire businessman bought the park and managed to save it, which is fantastic, especially for somewhere that has got a lot of history to it, some great rides. I've never got to visit myself. I've got quite a lot of friends that have been, and it's somewhere that I really want to check out at some point in the future. Question 22 then. Which major ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach has stayed closed throughout 2020, much to Charlotte's enjoyment? The answer was B, Valhalla. May the gods of the Norse be with you, Valhalla. And it's looking to be closed next year as well, which is sad. 2 years without one of the big signature rides at the park. Do worry a bit for them next year, having it shut for a second year again, with it being a staple ride. But fingers crossed they can get through it and and get it open for 2022. But yes, the answer was B, Valhalla.
So, question number 23. Alton Towers launched a new event in 2020, but what was the theme? It was C, Oktoberfest.
Oh, we loved
It was
Oktoberfest.
so good.
Brilliant addition to Alton Towers. Like I've said for a long time, more entertainment's needed, and then Alton Towers smashed it with Oktoberfest.
Brilliant.
Absolutely incredible. It was brilliant. I liked the big horn. That was my favourite part, I think. Really good. Moving on then to question 24. Back in January, which theme park held an auction selling old pieces of signage and theming from the park? Of course, the answer was A, Drayton Manor. So yes, I bought Charlotte a goat that we called Willis.
Willis.
And Willis came from Drayton Manor. He was in Pirates Adventure, their big dark ride that shut quite a few years back now. But yeah, we managed to get Willis, and he's got his own house here at the World of Theme Parks.
Yeah. So, question number 25. Which theme park that we visited this year featured a ride called Snails and Fairy Tales? It was B, Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach.
Oh, we had a
It
great
was
trip.
brilliant.
Really good trip down there, because of course you got Joyland down the road on the seafront that's got the better snails in my opinion, but you've got the longer version with some dark ride scenes up at the Pleasure
Very
Beach.
cute.
So yeah, it is. We had a great trip. Check out them vlogs, of course, if you've not seen them. On to question 26 then. How many different theme parks did we visit on our summer 2020 European road trip? The correct answer to that one is C, 12 different theme parks that we visited throughout 4 countries. We did well. Really well with that one.
So, question number 27. Garden Lantern Trail is a new Christmas attraction At which theme park? It was A, Alton Towers.
Alton Towers. So they've done something quite big for Christmas, considering the situation.
They did a really good job.
Yeah, it's a really nice event. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to perform the pantomime like they wanted to, or open Hex and Jewel, but they've done something for this year.
They've done a really good job.
So yeah, hopefully that's something they can expand on for next year. Really hope so. Question 28, nearly there then now. How tall is the Christmas tree that stands on Main Street, USA at the Magic Kingdom every year? The answer to that was C, 60 foot tall. It's an absolute beauty. I mean, I've got a 15-foot tree here at the World of Theme Parks that you might have seen over on my other channel, Adventure Sean. So check it out if you haven't already seen it. It's all programmed and it looks amazing, but tell you what, you still can't beat that 60-foot Disney tree. So yeah, the answer to that was C, 60 foot tall.
So question number 29, which theme park holds an event called Smoky Mountain Christmas? It was B, Dollywood.
Dollywood, what a park, visited last year, not being for their Christmas event, but it looks amazing. Of course, it's called that because it's located up in the Smoky Mountains. That's where the park is. Stunning location, love to get Charlotte over there at some point to Dollywood. It was a brilliant park. I was absolutely shattered at the time. I was so tired, but I'd love to go back and just maybe stay on resort and take it all in a bit more over a few days with that one. Right then, question 30.
The last one.
This is the last one. How are you all doing? Like, how have you got on with this? I'd love to know in the comments. So let us know who is the winner in your family. But question 30. How many vlogs have we uploaded since the theme parks reopened on the 4th of July 2020? All of them pretty high numbers, but it was the highest. It was D, 87 different vlogs have been uploaded since the theme parks reopened on the 4th of July. And blimey, have we been busy.
I know.
But there we go. That is the end of the quiz. So let us know in the comments on social media how you did in the Theme Park Worldwide Big Christmas Quiz 2020. We was doing these earlier in the year. I thought we've got to do one for Christmas, and of course it's been really nice to have Charlotte here presenting it with me as well.
It's been lovely.
It's been really good, hasn't it? Some really nice questions in there. Did you find some of them hard? Were some of them easy? I would love to know. Let us know your thoughts on social media. You can follow Theme Park Worldwide over on Instagram. You can also like our Facebook page, and also as well, if you want to see some more personal stuff that we get up to, then you can give us a follow on our own Instagram account. So I'm at Sean Sandbrook.
Mine's at Charlotte TPW.
Yes, so go and give us a follow on social media. You can see everything that we get up to. Along with that as well, make sure you check out Adventure Sean. That's my second channel that's just hit an amazing 50,000 subscribers. There's lots up on there. I went to New York, did a big trip last year that was incredible. Filmed all sorts of different things around Paris, London and Scotland. So there's lots more to come on that channel next year, so make sure that you go and check it out. Have you enjoyed the Theme Park Worldwide Christmas Spectacular?
Yeah, it's been really festive.
It really has been festive, but you know what will be more festive?
What?
Well, I think we all need to get together once again and have a big Christmas sing-song.
Yes!
I think we should have pyrotechnics.
Yeah!
I think we should have fire.
Yes!
I think we should have a party.
Yes!
Because this is it. This is the big finale to our show. And I'd just like to say once again, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you out there. And thank you so much for supporting us during this really tough year.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We really do appreciate it. I wish all of you a wonderful Christmas. If you're watching this as soon as it's gone out, it's Christmas Eve. Santa is coming tonight. Get you all your presents. Don't eat too much, don't drink too much. But you know what? Tesco said there is no naughty list. So you can have a good time and have what you want. That advert's really got me geared up for Christmas. Holidays are coming and here we go. Thank you so much for joining us here for the Theme Park Worldwide Christmas Spectacular. Are you ready for the finale?
Yes!
I think it's about time we go and get ready. So come and join us and join in as we say Merry Christmas, everybody. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Are you hanging up the stockings on your wall?
Is it time that every Santa has a goal? Does he ride a red-nosed reindeer? Does he tread upon a sleigh? Does he ask you upon a day?
So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. Are you waiting for the family to arrive? So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. Are you hanging up your stockings on the wall?
Are you hoping that the snow will start to fall? Do you have a confidence in a buggy like me?
When you land upon your head and you've been swayed.
So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. It's Christmas! Look to the future now, it's only just begun. Wasn't that absolutely spectacular?
That was absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much for watching. I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas from both of us here at Theme Park Worldwide. And that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you soon.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
So there we go. We've just had a lovely Christmas carol.
Oh, I hope you was all joining in, singing along and dancing. It's Christmas Eve, of course, if that's when you're watching this, or any time over the festive season. Merry Christmas to us. To us?
To us.
Hi, I'm back. I've got the question. No.
Pens and papers, iPads, whatever you're writing these down on, at the ready. It's time for our Just for Fun big Christmas quiz. Christmas quiz. Christmas.
Wakala at Belwadi was one of the brand new additions.
Bye.
I forgot what I was going to say. So here it is. Here's my Christmas tree, my very first one, and you know what? I'm quite proud of it. So yeah, we're going back to shore now. I'd like to say Merry Christmas to you.
Are you waiting for the family to arrive? No, it's been a bit more too quick, isn't it?
Here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun.
Was it A, February, B, March, D,
Yeah.